My name is Paige Evatt, and I'm an attorney with Legal Aid of East Tennessee, and I'm talking to you today about housing. As students prepare to graduate high school, one of the major steps towards independence is signing a rental agreement. But before you sign a lease agreement, there are some rights that you have that you need to know about in regard to fair housing. Many people know that in Tennessee and in every other state in the country, there are fair housing laws aimed at preventing discrimination in the sale or leasing of housing. That means that no rental agencies, no apartment complexes, and no private landlords are permitted to base their housing decisions on a person's race, color, nationality, religion, sex, familial status, or disability. The law is clear that any refusal to rent or sell housing, any unfair conditions, or different housing terms imposed on the basis of any of those factors is a violation of federal law and can lead to very serious legal trouble. Everyone deserves housing, and the law is clear that we ought to all be treated fairly in the process. People with disabilities, whether they're physical or mental, have even further protection under the law. The law makes clear that if you have a handicap, your landlord is not allowed to refuse to let you make reasonable modifications to your dwelling, as long as they are at your expense and if they are necessary to use the housing. Landlords must also make reasonable accommodations in their rules and practices to ensure that disabled individuals can use their housing. For example, an apartment complex that has a strict no pets policy would have to allow a visually impaired person to use a guide dog. Good, that's good enough.